Hello, darling. Welcome back. Today we're checking in with TheVolgun, taking another lesson on a new SCP. This is SCP-049 Plague Doctor. This is another one that I kind of know from a distance. Much like Shy Guy, this is kind of recognizable to me, and I'm very excited to actually learn. I hope you've been enjoying these. Please let me know if there's any SCPs that I need to check out. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. It'd really help me out. I'd very, 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 very much appreciate it. Thank you. Are you ready? Let's go!
Good afternoon,
Hi.
everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be studying today is SCP-049.
Oh, 49.
Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures.
Ooh.
SCP-049 is contained within a standard secure humanoid containment cell in Research Sector 2 at Site 19.
Okay.
SCP-049 must be sedated before any attempts to transport it. During transport, SCP-049 must be secured within a Class 3 humanoid restriction harness, including a locking collar and extension restraints,
Kinky.
and monitored by no fewer than 2 armed guards. While SCP-049 is generally cooperative with most Foundation personnel, outbursts or sudden changes in behavior are to be met with elevated force. Under no circumstances should any personnel come into direct contact with SCP-049 during these outbursts.
Okay.
In the event SCP-049 becomes aggressive, the application of lavender, L. multifida, has been shown to produce a calming effect on the entity.
He gets cranky and you just shove a lavender candle under his nose. He's just like me.
Once calmed, SCP-049 generally becomes compliant and will return to containment with little resistance. In order to facilitate the ongoing containment of SCP-049, the entity is to be provided with a corpse of a recently deceased animal, typically a bovine or other large mammal, once every 2 weeks for study. Corpses that become instances of SCP-049-2 are to be removed from SCP-049's containment cell and incinerated.
Okay.
SCP-049 is no longer permitted to interact with human subjects, and requests for human subjects are to be denied. Temporary Containment Procedure Update. See Addendum 49.3. Per Containment Committee Order 049.S19.17.1, SCP-049 is no longer permitted to interact directly with any members of Foundation staff, nor is it to be provided with any additional corpses to be used in its surgeries.
Oh, it's a doctor. I was gonna say surgeries. Okay, I don't know why. I didn't think Plague Doctor really meant doctor. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess that makes a corpse for surgery, though. What are you doing to it? Do I want to know?
This order shall persist indefinitely, until such time a consensus regarding the ongoing containment of SCP-049 can be reached. Description: SCP-049 is a humanoid entity, roughly 1.9 meters in height.
How tall is that? What is 1.9 meters in feet and inches? Is he taller than me? Is he a short king? Please tell me I'm taller than him. Shit.
Which bears the appearance of a medieval plague doctor. While SCP-049 appears to be wearing thick robes, and the ceramic mask indicative of that profession, the garments instead seem to have grown out of SCP-049's body over time, and are now nearly indistinguishable from whatever form is beneath them.
Ew.
X-rays indicate that despite this, SCP-049 does have a humanoid skeletal structure beneath its outer layer.
Ew.
SCP-049 is capable of speech, in a variety of languages, though it tends to prefer English or medieval French.
It's always the French. It's always the French.
While SCP-49 is generally cordial and cooperative with Foundation staff, it can become easily irritated or at times outright aggressive if it feels that it is in the presence of what it calls the pestilence. Although the exact nature of this pestilence is currently unknown to Foundation researchers, it does seem to be an issue of immense concern to SCP-49.
Okay.
SCP-49 will become hostile with individuals it sees as being affected by the pestilence, often having to be restrained should it encounter such. If left unchecked, SCP-49 will generally attempt to kill any such individual. SCP-49 is capable of causing all biological functions of an organism to cease through direct skin contact.
What?
How this occurs is currently unknown, and autopsies of SCP-49's victims have invariably been inconclusive. SCP-49 has expressed frustration or remorse after these killings, indicating that they have done little to kill the pestilence, though will usually seek to perform a crude surgery on the corpse using the implements contained within a black doctor's bag it carries on its person at all times. While these surgeries are not always successful, they often result in the creation of instances of SCP-49-2.
Okay.
SCP-49-2 instances are reanimated corpses that have been operated on by SCP-49.
It can fucking spawn zombies?
These instances do not seem to retain any of their prior memories or mental functions, having only basic motor skills and response mechanisms. While these instances are generally inactive, moving very little, and in a generally ambulatory fashion, they can become extremely aggressive if provoked, or if directed to by SCP-49. SCP-49-2 instances express active biological functions, though these are vastly different from currently understood human physiology. Despite these alterations, SCP-49 often remarks that the subjects have been cured.
Ugh.
Addendum 49.1
Don't like that.
Discovery. SCP-49 was discovered during the investigation of a series of unknown disappearances in the town of Montauban in southern France.
France.
During a raid on a local home, investigators found several instances of SCP-49-2 as well as SCP-49. While law enforcement personnel engaged the hostile 49-2 instances, SCP-49 was noted as watching the engagement and taking notes in its journal. After all of the 49-2 instances were dispatched, SCP-49 willingly entered Foundation custody. The following interview was conducted by Dr. Raymond Ham during the initial investigation.
They're gonna talk to it?
Interviewer, Dr. Raymond Ham. Site 85. Interviewee, SCP-49.
Ooh.
Playing log, now.
Alors, comment devrions-nous commencer une introduction?
Is that French? Can we get a translator?
The King's English. No need for translation, sir. I
Oh.
can speak it well enough.
Jarvis? Jarvis, is that you?
Good. My name is Dr. Raymond Ham, and I...
A doctor. A like-minded individual, no doubt.
Hmm.
Wherein is your speciality, sir?
Cryptobiology. Why?
A medical man, such as myself. Wonders abound. And here, I worried I had been abducted by common street thugs. This place, then, this is your laboratory. I had wondered, as clean as it is, and with such little trace of the pestilence here.
The pestilence? What do you mean?
The scourge. The great dying. Come now. You know what is it they call it?
Huh?
No matter. The pestilence, yes. It abounds outside these walls, you know. So many have succumbed.
Also, quick note. I'm so sorry to interrupt. The voice acting that is happening right now is very nice. I must say, it's very nice.
And many more will continue to, until such time as a perfect cure can be developed. Fortunately, I am very close. It is my duty in life to rid the world of it, you see. The cure to end all cures.
When you say the great dying, are you talking about the bubonic plague?
I don't know what that is.
I see. Right, well, the entities our agents encountered at the house, they were dead when you encountered them, yes? You reanimated them.
In a manner of speaking, you see things too simply, Doctor. Expand your horizons. Life and death. Sickness and health. These are amateur terms for amateur physicians. There is only one ailment that exists in the world of men, and that is the pestilence.
What could he be saying is pestilence? I have two options. Do not spoil anything. I'll bonk you. I have two options right now that I'm thinking of. One is like literally free will or something. Like, I don't know what. But then that doesn't make sense because then it would be everywhere. So I think that's chalked. The other thing, no, that one's also chalked. I was gonna say like aging or like just getting old or like whatever because like frick.
And nothing else. Make no mistake. They were very ill. All of them.
You think you cured those people?
Indeed. My cure is most effective.
But the things we recovered were not human.
Yes, well, it is not a perfect cure, but that will come with time and further experimentation. I have spent a lifetime developing my methods, Dr. Ham, and will spend a lifetime more if necessary. Now, we have wasted too much time. There is work to do. I will require a laboratory of my own, one where I can continue my research unimpeded. And assistance, of course, though I can provide those on my own. In time.
Oh, I don't think our organization would be willing to...
Nonsense. We are all men of science. Fetch your coat and show me to my quarters, Doctor.
Whoa.
Our work begins now.
Damn, bossy.
Interviewers note, while SCP-49 is capable of communicating in a very human way, there is a strange sense of unease that one experiences when in its presence. Make no mistake, there is something very uncanny about this entity, indeed. Additionally, we've confiscated that pointed stick that SCP-49 keeps waving around. Part of this was due to standard confiscation protocols for the possession of anomalies, and part because 49 really is a menace, swinging it around like he does. The entity was displeased at first, but after we made some concessions in providing it with test subjects, which are admittedly more for the benefit of our own research, it warmed up to the idea. Addendum 49.2 Observation Log. While in containment at Site-19, SCP-49 has spent a considerable amount of time studying and performing surgery on the various mammalian corpses it had been provided. SCP-49 will routinely spend several days performing surgery, and then, regardless of whether or not the corpse becomes an instance of SCP-49-2, spending several more days documenting its findings in a thick leather journal stored within its doctor's bag.
Okay.
SCP-49 will often seek to share its findings with members of Foundation staff.
Interesting.
The following is a log of several occasions during which SCP-49 was observed operating on a mammalian corpse. Observational Log 49.0L.1 Summary. Subject SCP-49. Preface: a test subject, D-85-123, was introduced into SCP-49's containment cell. The entity expressed sincere gratitude towards all members of the containment and research staff. Observation notes: SCP-49 began by asking D-85-123 several standard medical questions as it began removing tools from its bag. Shortly after finishing its preparations, SCP-49 quickly closed the distance between the two, killing the subject with a touch to its throat. Afterwards, SCP-49 made a number of considerable alterations to the basic structure of the subject's corpse. often introducing fluids from within its bag into the subject by way of a hand-powered pump and copper tubing. The resulting 49-2 instance became animated, flailing and grasping at the walls of the chamber with a number of manufactured limbs while moaning out of an oblong orifice now present in its sternum. During this time, SCP-49 was observed taking notes of the instance in its journal and remarking to the watching research staff about the efficacy of its cure. Security personnel entered the chamber to move SCP-49 back to containment and were attacked by the instance. The security team dispatched the 49-2 instance, and SCP-49 returned to containment with no resistance, stating that it was pleased with the results. Observational Log 49.0L.2 Summary. Subject: SCP-49. Preface: SCP-49 was provided the corpse of a recently deceased goat. SCP-49 expressed gratitude at the provision. Observation Notes: SCP-49 operated on the goat corpse for several days, eventually resulting in an instance of SCP-49-2. SCP-49 expressed pleasure in this outcome, though admitted the disease was still in its nascent stage. My veterinarian practice is rudimentary, but the patient responded well to the procedure.
So, the pestilence is something that afflicts people and animals, at least mammals. So, what? I'm kind of grasping at straws. I'm trying to piece things together as we go. I'm not sure if there is a right answer, if there is an answer that's provided at all, but my brain is just trying to work out what the quote-unquote sickness is. I'm circling back around to something like aging, but I just don't think that that's right. I don't know, man.
Observational Log 49.0L.3 Summary. Subject: SCP-49. Preface: SCP-49 was provided the corpse of a recently deceased orangutan. SCP-49 expressed noted gratitude at the provision due to the similarities between the orangutan and common human physiology. Observation Notes: SCP-49 spent several days operating on the orangutan, reanimating it several times. However, SCP-49 appeared to be discontent with the results it experienced, returning to the creature 3 times after its initial reanimation for additional work. After it was unable to reanimate the corpse a 5th time, SCP-49 turned the corpse over to Foundation staff for incineration, stating, "I have learned so much from this, though I fear my early optimism was misplaced. I hadn't yet come across such a stumbling block on my road to the cure. More subjects like this would do a great deal in advancing my research." Observational Log 49.0L.7 Full. Subject: SCP-49. Preface: SCP-49 was provided the corpse of a recently deceased bovine. SCP-49 expressed mild annoyance at the provision, though it accepted it nonetheless.
Okay, we're annoyed about it being a cow, but we were fine with a goat? Maybe the size of it or something? Well, I guess if it's gonna be a non-humanoid mammal, it could be a size thing. Or just like not sure.
Observation Notes: SCP-49 spent several days operating on the bovine corpse, breaking only to dine on a requested dinner of thin crackers, salted pork, and hard cheese. Beginning first by embalming the corpse, SCP-49 was observed producing a number of long syringes from its bag, each containing a different dark viscous fluid. SCP-49 described these fluids as essences of the humors, and elaborated by saying the pestilence may bring about a systemic imbalance. In such case, before true healing can begin, one must find the humors in balance, or the body will reject the cure. Over the next few days, SCP-49 spent a considerable amount of time adjusting the organs of the bovine corpse with a number of large metal instruments. After 8 days, SCP-49 produced a lightning rod, which Dr. Ham exchanged for an electric cattle prod attached to an extension cord, and struck the corpse in several locations. This action seemingly had the effect of reanimating the bovine, which once again became ambulatory, despite the inversion of the head and reorientation of its limbs. And this is a follow-up interview to the previous observation logs. Playing log now.
We've watched you work for several weeks now, and honestly, I'm not sure I understand what you're doing. Could you describe your process in detail?
Oh, goodness no. The process is most intensive. As I said to your assistant, the best instruction you will find about my methods are here in my journals, as I have kept exhaustive records of my work there.
I see. Well, my concern, Doctor, is that we still don't understand what you're seeking to cure, or how it manifests, or how turning these creatures into quasi-living, mindless drones helps in that effort.
You do not understand the pestilence, even after all this time. Doctor, it is an unspeakable horror, one that has shown its true face many times before, and will again. I find myself blessed with the wisdom and good senses needed to root it out and destroy it. But many, like yourself, cannot. It is a cruel judgment, I fear, to be at the mercy of a disease you cannot fully comprehend.
That still doesn't answer my question. How's your cure any kind of cure at all?
It is a cure. You may laugh at my efforts if you please, but do not besmirch the good name of scientific progress that has developed this great mercy. What you short-sightedly see here is a life better than any this creature could have hoped for. Stricken as it was with the pestilence, this creature is now clean, unable to spread the pestilence, and free from the terror it would have experienced otherwise.
This is hardly a creature at all, Doctor.
It's not even not jape with me, sir. You and your colleagues are like so many others, unable to look past minor setbacks to see the salvation taking place before your very eyes. Do you wait to remove rotten timbers until the whole collapses on top of you? No. You find them and you pull them out and replace them with those untouched by rot. And most of all, you do not simply mock the structure because it now looks different to you. It is strong. It is free of disease.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to agitate you. I'm just trying to understand.
Yes. Well, do mind your words in the future, Doctor. I am a professional, but even professionals may feel the bite of pride in dealing with criticism of their masterpiece. I will forgive this as an act of good faith between colleagues.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that will be all. Another test subject on the usual schedule. You know my preference of subjects with more human anatomies.
That's okay. Is this like, I can't tell if it's, I'm not going to explain what it is because it's so simple that you should be able to like piece it together on your own because I had to do that, or if it's more, I can't explain it in any way, shape, or form. I'm crazy and I'm just doing this to do it. You know what I mean? And that's very broad. That's not accurate. I'm just trying to figure out what direction we're heading towards. The like cocky, you're beneath me, you wouldn't be able to understand it, or the I don't even understand it, I'm just trying to do the thing. I'm not 100% sure.
Attending researchers note, SCP-49 does seem to genuinely want to help other humans, though it has not yet been able to provide a concrete example of what exactly it is trying to save us all from. I have watched it now for several weeks, and while the outcomes do not seem to ever change, SCP-49 continues to claim that it is growing closer to its perfect cure. I think the entity may be more aware of the reality of these outcomes than it would like us to think. Addendum 49.3 April 16th, 2017 incident. Starting shortly after SCP-49's initial containment, Dr. Ham conducted a number of interviews with the subject regarding its anomalous properties, and over time began to note its displeasure with its subjects and SCP-49-2 instances. This continued for a period of several months, during which SCP-49 never exhibited any aggressive behaviors.
Is he going to kill Dr. Ham?
On April 16th, 2017, as Dr. Ham was entering SCP-49's test chamber to conduct another routine interview, the entity began to grow anxious and asked Dr. Ham if he was feeling well.
Uh-oh.
Following protocol, Dr. Ham reminded SCP-49 that the interview was required, after which the entity became hostile and attacked Dr. Ham, killing him. Due to a lapse in security protocol and because Dr. Ham did not activate the in-chamber emergency system, Dr. Ham's corpse was not discovered until 3 hours later, by which point SCP-49 had converted it into an instance of SCP-49-2. In the aftermath of this incident, SCP-49 was interviewed by Dr. Theron Sherman. Playing log now.
Uh-oh.
I need you to explain yourself. SCP-049, you are being directed to explain your actions, and I will remind you that failure to cooperate will result in further restrictions during your containment.
My actions do not need to be explained.
You killed Raymond Ham, and then butchered him until he...
Not dead. No, not dead. He is cured.
Cured? Cured of what?
The pestilence, sir. I had thought you, at least, would realize what luck it is. I detected it before.
What pestilence? You keep going on and on about this pestilence, but you have not once been able to properly identify this disease. What could you have possibly seen in him today that you had not seen so many times before, that it would be worth his life?
The pestilence presents and progresses in unforeseeable fashions, and has a queer way of creeping into the unprepared. And call it what you want, Doctor. It was a mercy I did to him. He is cured.
He is a vegetable.
I would not expect you to understand. You and your ilk have proven time and time again not to be men of science, but men of emotion. You cannot appreciate the horrors I have seen. Those many millions who have succumbed to the pestilence and been changed.
Your cure cost Ray his life.
No, good sir. I have saved it. You would allow this world to slip back into the despair of disease and death, ignoring that I have created a miracle. And
what disease? What pestilence? He was a healthy man. He was a good doctor.
I'm offering it freely to the afflicted. You are not worth this argument, sir. You are short-sighted and foolish. Dr. Ham was sick, and I cured him. I am the only one who can do this. My work must continue. There is still so much to learn, so much.
I've had enough of this.
And
Consider your allowances revoked.
Even you.
Welcome to containment, 049.
Might be saved.
We're done here.
I can save them all. I can cast down this plague once and for all. I can do this. Only me. I saved him. Dr. Ham. I cured him. He was sick. I know he was sick. I know he was. And you are all sick, but I can save you. I can save all of you because I am the cure.
Motherfucker is crazy. Okay. So it seems to me that much like how he's fine with you if you're not afflicted, he wants to heal you, cure you, whatever, if you are. I don't know. I don't think he had any sort of emotion toward Ham. I can't tell if this is reading more of like, oh, I saved him, and, you know, reassuring himself that Dr. Ham as an individual is okay. I think it's more of like pride as a doctor saying that he saved an individual. I'm not 100% sure.
Addendum 49.4. Post-incident report interview. The following interview is an excerpt from the April 16th, 2017 49 incident report. The interview was conducted by Dr. Elijah Itkin and took place 3 weeks after the start of the initial investigation. Playing now.
SCP-049, we are conducting this interview to close out our investigation of your actions taken on April 16th that resulted in the death of a staff member. Do you have any comments to make? Only that I look forward to the day when you will allow me to resume my work.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He don't care about him. Okay, so yeah, it's a doctor's pride sort of thing. I figured as much.
I have spent the last few weeks compiling my notes and constructing a new theory for how the pestilence was able to infect someone in such an insidious manner that I nearly couldn't detect it. Have you experienced any remorse for your actions? For the death of Dr. Ham? Ah, yes. Well, the death of a colleague is always regrettable. But in the face of the pestilence, we must be swift, Doctor, and act without hesitation.
Asked if you have remorse, and it's the wave's hand for me. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Understood.
Dr. Sherman noted in his report that you seemed to be mournful during your initial interview. Mourn? Perhaps. I had not thought that. It is lamentable that a fellow doctor became infected, but the work continues. Regrettable as it was, Dr. Ham's death provided important insight. Living human subjects are the only way to proceed forward, I am decided. My cure is of little use on dead flesh, and I have gleaned all I can from your generous supply of corpses. My desires turn towards tending to those still living who suffer from the disease.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. Oh, Doctor, I wouldn't be so sure.
I might have a fear boner. I'm sorry. It's the voice. It's the voice acting. I apologize. I'm a mature adult. I'm sorry. I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry.
Okay. I think that about does it for today. Thank you all for listening, if indeed you still are, and you're all dismissed. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Miller.
Hi everyone. So before the Patreon thank yous, I would like to thank people that contributed to this video. All of the links to their YouTube channels or their respective websites will be in the description, so I encourage you to go and check them out, because they're all great.
All I can hear is
Number
Scottish.
1 was Sherm from Site 42. Number 2 was Dr. Cimmerian, voice actor and author. Links will be in the description. DJ Cactus was the guy that was responsible for the rewrite. And finally, Gabriel Jade, who was the original author of SCP-049. If you visit the SCP wiki page for SCP-049, you will find the logs that you've heard in this video. And this was a pretty big deal for me, because this pretty much means that my take on the 049 voice is canon. And that is awesome, man. It's a really good feeling. I've been voicing this character for, I don't know, like 5 years now. To be officially part of the document as the voice of the SCP is just great. Again, all links in the descriptions for everything and everyone who helped with this video. And that's everything. So, I'm going to thank my patrons now. Goodbye.
Yay! Make sure that you guys get your vaccinations against the pestilence or we're all gonna die. Okay. All right. This was a lot of fun. I liked it. Clearly went into this not knowing anything about anything, but very interesting. I don't know why I didn't think of like the plague doctor being a doctor, but here we are. Also, huge respect, clappies, to getting to canon voice the character. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Please make sure that you go check out the original video. It's gonna be linked down below. If you like my video, make sure you like and subscribe so I can see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye!